Hello, welcome back to Little House in the Big Woods. Today I thought I'd take you around the property and see some of the things that I see that are forageable. They may not be something that you would think, and maybe you don't have it on your property, but maybe you've seen it in the woods or on places you've gone before. So let's take a look around. So we'll start over here. I've got some service berries right here. We'll see if we've got some ripe. And then they usually turn about a purple color. They're not very sugary, but I don't know if you've ever heard of pemmican before, but they can be used just a little bit of a sweetener to add to different things. Also for colors, I'll see if I can find one that's ripe. I'm not seeing one right here, but anyways, we have some thimbleberries right here, and there is one that's ripe right there. So this is a ripe service berry, and before you go looking, please make sure that you know what you're picking before you get there. See if we have anything over here. I'm seeing. I am not seeing. So I have some pine needles. Pine needles you can simmer, and they have vitamin C in them. You can make a tea out of the plants. And see, have lots of lilac. Lilac's the same thing. Their leaves are all edible. And you can make, I made some simple syrups from their flowers. Let me see, I'm looking here. I've got some dandelion. Pretty sure everybody knows what dandelion looks like. But you can dig up the roots and dry them out. And they can use as like for coffee and stuff like that. The flowers can be made into jams and jellies. Syrup, sorry. Let's see what else we got here. Got a aspen tree. Aspens are also, you can scrape the bark and can be used for headaches and stuff like that. I'm not sure. Anyways, the bark can be scraped, and you can also use it just like I tried it one time, but pine bark, and you can add it. Well, it was too woody for me. But we have lots of pines up here, of course, but we do have lots of. I'm trying to look and see if there's something I'm missing that I didn't show you yet. We do have lots of poisonous ones too. Okay, we have another one, and that is chamomile. You can use the leaves and dry them out and make teas with those. Lots of service berries. So hopefully I'll pick some of those and see what I can do with it. See if I can. I've never done it before, but I've heard they taste like choke cherries, but they're a little bit more bitter. I did eat one ripe one. Let's see what else we got over here. Some going along. We did have some more that were ripe. We do have some roses. You see there's a rose hip developing right there. You can use the leaves and the petals for different medicinal purposes. And see. Lots of wild strawberries everywhere. And then we have this is a willow tree. And you can use the bark of the willow tree. They used to use that for aspirin. More lilacs. We have some, you can kind of see them up there a little bit, but there's some wild geraniums. Okay, right here we have some chokery and some yarrow. Like I said, be careful when you're doing that because that yarrow can be identified, but there's also some hemlock that is also poisonous. And then we got some, bees and mosquitoes out here, but let's see, we got some comfrey. Woo! Wild comfrey. Let's take a walk over here and see if we can see if there's anything else I can see. Now, there's probably some out here that I'm missing. Stinking bugs. Of course, we have a lot of sage. We've got a couple different varieties of sage. Let's see here. What do we got? Anything else here? A lot of it has died off already because of the season, but a lot of it we have in the spring, but I'm not seeing. But one thing that's different about my garden this year is, let's see if I can turn you around, is the weeds in my garden. Most people wouldn't necessarily call them weeds, and that's because they're all mostly edible because I got a lot of mullein grown in there, some wild strawberries, and things like that. A lot of yarrow popping up, but here, let's look. You can see, here's my painted mountain corn right there. It's grown really good. And then I have my potatoes right here, onions, and then this corn here is my other sweet corn, and it's not as great, but my tomatoes over there. Couple different varieties of tomatoes, but I'm hoping that we get some grow. So, and also I have some beans right here with my painted mountain corn, but you can see it's growing. Not probably the best, but I do have some growing. But if you look all through, these are the ones I have not weeded, but you can see the ones I have not weeded, what's growing there. Wild strawberries, mullein, comfrey. There's probably some plantain out there. That's when I weeded everything. That's probably what it was. A lot of weeds are just not what you would normally see. Well, at least where I used to live, what they were. So, anyways, that's what we got growing on here. So I'll give you a little bit of... Let's see if you can see back there. It's not perfect, but it's growing. That's what I say anyways. I hope you're having a great day, and I thank you for stopping by Little House in the Big Woods. Hope to see you next time. Goodbye.